number 1. Red trunks for Jacob Brunell, black trunks for Rusty Crowder.
Rusty definitely coming out more aggressive than last time. I think he learned his lesson.
360-degree turn. Good 1-2 by Crowder. Coming back to the body with the right hand is Brunell. Wild swing, wild miss by Crowder. Partially pulled it back. Both fighters swinging big now, Chris. A twirl there. Alice Sugar Ray Leonard from the 1980s from Rusty Crowder with the right hand. Does it again and lands. There's the left hook from Brunell. Step in right. We'll see if Andrew Glenn rules that a slip. He does. We fight on. Good shot to the body. That right hand lands. Almost a backhand. That was technically illegal. Down goes Rusty Crowder. Again, ruled a slip by referee Andrew Glenn. 70 seconds remaining, round number 1.
You can tell Rusty Crowder, he's looking a little gun shy right now. Every time he starts to come, and he backs out very quickly. He might have tasted something he didn't like in there.
1-2 just off the mark from Brunell, but you see the walk down. Big swing. There's the right hand. Just grazed the chin of Brunell.
Right hand, right hand.
Both fighters continue to swing big. Over the top, hand down again. That's a slip.
I think that's the third time he's hit the ground, even though none of them have been considered knockdowns.
3 slips in all for Rusty Crowder, as ruled by referee Andrew Glenn here in round number 1. Now 30 seconds remaining in our opening round.
I know Rusty Crowder talked about wanting to work on his footwork. His footwork looks very good right now.
Down goes Rusty Crowder again, and this time Andrew Glenn will start the count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put your hands up. Step over here. You good to go? Knuckle up.
Crowder says he wants to continue. Closing seconds, round number 1. Brunell getting the late knockdown after 3 round 1 slips by Crowder. Step in right, and we are headed to round 2. It's tough to learn. Sometimes it's even tougher to unlearn. To the second round we go. Very entertaining round number 1. Big swings from both men in round number 1. We pick up where we left off in round 2. Now Brunell in trouble off balance, eats the right hand. There's the counter left on the shoulder. Reminder, download the all-new BKTV app, bkTVapp.com. That's the only way to watch our main card tonight, which begins top of the hour. 90 seconds remaining, round number 2 of this, our opening prelim. Jacob Brunell versus Rusty Crowder. Crowder, slight cut on his forehead above his right eye. Crowder nearly walking into that right hand of Brunell.
You know, I like it when Crowder's using that in that motion, but the problem is he's coming straight. There's no angles right there. It's just very linear. Right. Oh.
There's a good left hand, and that drops Jacob Brunell for the first time in this fight.
I don't think he's getting it.
5, 6, 7, 8. Are you good to go? Step over here.
That's really good refereeing from Andrew Glenn. Brunell continues. Crowder looking to continue and drops Brunell again. Second knockdown in this round.
He's not getting up, this doesn't look like.
5, 6.
You got to give him courage. You know, look at this courage. Just keep getting up. He's hurt badly, you can tell.
Takes the mandatory 8 count.
Continue. You want a few fight?
There's the sidestep popularized by the legendary Jack Reese in boxing. Years here by Andrew Glenn and bare knuckle. 20 seconds remaining, round number 2. Both fighters continuing the swing in the pocket. That's ruled a slip by Andrew Glenn. There's a big left hand on this step in by Crowder. Crowder down in round number 1, eats that right hand. Brunell twice here in round 2.
Brunell needs to grab on right now.
There's the bell, and to round 3 we go.
Look at just throwing wild punches right there. He got countered. Oh, good punches right there by Rusty Crowder. Countered with a big right hand, followed with a left hook. Just a clean right hand right to the chin, and you can tell Jacob's legs are not underneath him. Your body's telling your legs to do something, but they cannot do it. It just doesn't work like you want it to.
You see the body language of both fighters. Brunell flat-footed, Crowder shuffling, bouncing in his corner. Both fighters back up to scratch. Round number 3.
Yep, he's tired.
Forward movement by Brunell. Stiff jab from Rusty Crowder. There's the counter jab from Brunell.
Off the rope, Rusty.
1-2, nearly a backhand again. Twice Brunell's thrown that. That's an illegal punch. Brunell almost taking himself off balance, just swinging.
No, the left
Uppercut misses, left hand nearly getting through from Brunell.
Again.
Short right hand on the inside from Crowder.
2-3. 2-3.
1-2 to the body from Brunell.
Peanut butter jelly next time.
Brunell just
Peanut
keeps
butter
throwing
jelly.
these looping punches. He needs to spread
Peanut butter
those out a
jelly.
little bit.
Let's take him out now. Off the ropes, Rusty. Cut the angles. Yep. Roll that shit.
Brunell trying to cut off the ring, trying to recover from being down
2-3.
twice in round number 2 to the body.
2-3.
Good circle out by Crowder.
Keep him on the ropes.
The problem with
Let's
what
go,
Brunell's
Rusty.
doing right
Finish
now,
him.
he's
We need
just
a 1, 2,
following.
3.
He's stalking his opponent, but he's not cutting off the ring.
You're good.
Not much on that
See that
lead
every
left
day.
hand from Brunell. Much slower pace to this round 3 than we saw in rounds 1 and 2.
Stay tight, Rusty. Hands up.
45 seconds remaining round number 3 in this 145-pound bout. Jacob Brunell in his bare knuckle fighting championship debut versus Rusty Crowder, who enters 1-1 in BKFC. There's a good step-in right hand from Crowder.
Rusty, I need a 3 behind that.
Right hand, clubbing right hand, then over the top into the clinch. Not much clinch fighting thus far in this fight, Chris.
Oh no, these guys don't want to clinch. They want to punch each
Back
other.
behind that. Or something under.
Much more measured round for both men.
Either 2-3 or 2-5.
Credit to Crowder getting off the canvas, continuing in round 1. Credit to Brunell getting twice off the canvas, continuing through round 2. Final seconds now, round number 3. There's the bell. To round 4 we go. Both fighters towing the line. Knuckle up from referee Andrew Glenn is the call, round number 4.
You're good, Rusty.
Brunell starting with the jab. Crowder, you can see working off the jab, loading the right hand. There's the lead left hook from Brunell.
Keep going. You're good.
Brunell continuing to swing back, eats the right hand, and down goes Jacob Brunell for the 3rd time in this fight.
Come on, Rusty. Let's take him out now. 2-3.
Brunell right back to it.
Follow it up. Let's go.
Step in overhand right, chest misses from Crowder. There's the left.
Now's the time. Now's the time. Catch that and come off.
Forward pressure from Brunell.
Let's go. 1, 2,
Brunell back off the jab.
He's coming forward, but he's not really throwing punches with that forward movement. He's just getting closer so he can get hit.
Let's go. Right there. Body, head. Let's go.
He's winding up and throwing everything he has in every punch without setting those up.
Both fighters back to the center of the ring. There's the right hand again from Rusty Crowder.
Side to side. Let's go. 2-3, Rusty. Come on.
Swing and a miss. You see the cut? It's in the scalp of Jacob Brunell. You see the left side of his head.
Hands up.
Right hand not fully through from Crowder.
Go to the body there.
Naked uppercut, chest misses from Brunell. 45 seconds remaining, round number 4. Almost a bounce off the ropes. Looked like a bit of pro wrestling, a little kayfabe there from Crowder, but he couldn't fully land.
Let's take him out. 2-3, Rusty. Hey, get that hand moving. Keep that left hand up.
Cut on the forehead of Brunell looks a lot like kayfabe that I used to watch in the 1980s, Chris. Continuing the bleed.
Come on the top. Come underneath. Let's go. Bring us 2.
Has a good look to it, though, does it not?
Under, Rusty. Under. Under.
A crimson mask, many pro wrestling commentators would call that.
Under that.
That one's for Jeff Houston, our ring announcer and pro wrestling aficionado. Walk down pressure, more from Brunell. Right hand, swing and a miss with the right by Brunell on the counter. Crowder again trying to bounce off the ropes, eats that short right hand. And we are headed to the 5th and final round. You can watch it exclusively on the all-new Bare Knuckle TV app. Download it now, bkTVapp.com. 5th and final round, off the line. You see the jab from Rusty Crowder.
Rusty Crowder fighting a very smart fight right now. He knows his opponent can hit hard. He doesn't want to take any more of those. Sticking and moving.
Slip that jab. Let's go. Slip that
Crowder
jab.
now cut outside of his left brow.
That's your chance.
See the blood
buddy. Let's
flowing
go.
freely just outside of that left eye in the corner.
Load it up.
Big step in right hand by Brunell, but just off the mark.
Just shoot it. Let's go.
Crowder just pawing out the jab, misses with that big, almost audacious uppercut. That would have been something, Chris.
Well, I think he's not even necessarily trying to land some of these punches sometimes. I think he just likes the way they look. If he can just keep his opponent away right now, he's got a victory, and he knows it.
Both fighters cut. Both fighters bleeding here in round number 5.
Let's go. You got to get this round, buddy. Let's go.
Both fighters trying to work the jab. 60 seconds remaining in this 145-pound battle.
There you go. Come at him, bro. Come at him. Come at him.
Stepping in again by Brunell, opening his chest.
Cut him off. Cut him off. Let's go. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it.
Jab from Crowder.
Come get it. Come get it.
Crowder looking a bit playful, but can't land. Neither can Brunell. There's a snap right hand from Rusty Crowder. Both fighters looking for at least one more significant punch.
Once again, Brunell just stalking right now, following. You got to make sure you're cutting off the ring, stepping in front of that guy's hips.
Saw the hand down, pushed down. That was a slip again from Rusty Crowder.
Good, Rusty.
I think he set a record for number of slips in this fight, though.
He had 3 in round number 1, did Rusty Crowder, and was knocked down.
30 seconds. Let's go.
15 seconds now remaining in this fight. Frenetic pace in rounds 1 and 2, much more measured pace in rounds 3, 4, and 5. Brunell almost sticking his tongue out off of the left hand of Crowder. Step in right, left hook misses from Brunell. Crowder with the jab, and that is the end of a really entertaining fight.
Very entertaining there. A lot going on. We had about 5 times people hit the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, here are the score totals from our judges at ringside. Howard Reichbach and James O'Connor both score the fight 47-45, and Michael Ross scores the fight 48-44 to the winner by unanimous decision, Rowdy Rusty Crowder.